because you can skip all the issues which everybody knows, what everybody knows.
No, actually, the issues were regarding the special contributors, not regarding the people living in Korea. Mr. Isaac Zay mentioned about the issues of the people apart from the special contributors. I was the spokesman of the Afghan community in Korea. I defended the policies of Korean government. I went to SBS, KBS, YTN and everywhere, defended the policies of the people who were brought by the Korean government here. But the problem is, the Afghans who are already living in Korea, they are being forgotten. I am a student. I have been living here for the last 4 years. I was speaking on the different news channels regarding the problems in Afghanistan. Not just their issue, the issue of women, the issue of the Hazara people, the issue of the genocide, the issue of the forced migration of the Tajiks from Panjshir, the issue of the killing of the people in Andara, the issue of the forced migration of the people from Bamyan. I was raising our voice in these matters. But today, the Afghan community already present in Korea has been forgotten. I brought my wife with the help of my Professor Kim Han-eul. My wife, she's pregnant. She does not have a health insurance. I cannot get my wife refugee visa because a refugee visa does not have health insurance. Yesterday, I went to Pugonsu. They only gave me this. Can you believe this? My wife does not have a health insurance. I'm a student. My father and mother was killed by Taliban 20 years before. I study, I work, I take care of my wife. It's not just me. All the other Afghans who are already living in Korea, Mr. Yaqub, the other guy, and the other 40, 50 people living in Nunsan, their refugee applications have been rejected. They are married, they have wives, they cannot go back to Afghanistan. Their wives want divorce. The special contributors have already been given a lot of attention. I'm sorry. They are being given a home, they are being given job, their kids are having health insurance, they have everything. But we should not forget the people who are living in Korea. I raised my voice because of them. He raised his voice because of them. We went in front of Ministry of Foreign Affairs. You go and see my interviews and look under there. The Korean people have really written very bad things about me. Very harmful comments. I have talked to NHK World News Japan and I said there has been no discrimination, no racism in Korea. I have talked to DW regarding the treatment of the people. I wrote a letter to Moon Jae-in administration, Blue House. I got a response from them and they said we will help you, but nothing has happened. The refugees in Afghan Korea are being forgotten. I'm a student. I will graduate next semester. What will happen? I cannot take G1 refugee visa. A temporary visa will not solve my problem. If I go back to Afghanistan, I will be killed by Taliban because I was the only person in Korea who was raising my voice for the genocide of the Hazaras, for the genocide of Tajiks in Panjshir, the genocide of people in Andara, the forced migration, and one thing else, the unfair distribution of foreign aid. I've said this many times to the Koreans that Korea has been a very, very big sponsor of foreign aid in Afghanistan. But today, Taliban are taking the money. They're not spending a single penny in central part of Afghanistan. A single penny is not being spent in Panjshir, in northern part of Afghanistan with the Tajik, Uzbek and Hazara living. These are very serious issues. We have to take them under consideration. How can I live? Even rich Koreans cannot have a baby. What about me? I'm just a student, a part-time jobber. I pay for my education, I pay for my child, wife's medical bills. Last week I went to a hospital, I just paid 200,000 won because she does not have health insurance. There are very serious issues regarding the rest of the people who are being forgotten. I really thank Mr. Sakzai for bringing up those issues. but we have to keep them under consideration. We went in front of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and raised the voice of the people. Yesterday, there was a terrorist attack in Afghanistan, killing 52 innocent Hazara girls. Can you believe that? The same Hakwan was attacked 2 years before. My people are facing a genocide. There are issues regarding us. We don't have the right to live. So there are a lot of issues, and I really want your help. The NGOs present over here, the professor and I, we were told that there would be representatives from Ministry of Foreign Affairs, there will be representatives from the Ministry of Justice. If there are people, there should be regular meetings. We have to talk to them and raise our voice ourselves. We have a problem, and I have to say it to the Korean government. I told the Moon Jae-in administration, I wrote a letter to them on the behalf of the Afghan community, and they responded. But the new President Yoon administration, we have not made any sort of connection with them. So I humbly request that the issues with the special contributors should be given consideration. But the Afghans who are already living, 50 people illegal, there are a lot of other people. They also have life, they have wife, they have family, they have issues. Like me, I was only given this. And Pugonso said, we cannot register your wife, we cannot help you anything, this is just for the Korean people. And there are so many other things which I want to say. And I humbly request your consideration regarding this one. Thank you very much.
자, 오늘 이거는 뭐